In a class of 50 students, Heather has a rank of 12. At what percentile is she? So this is getting to the meaning of the word percentile. And this is an important word. It's used a lot in just common professional language. So it's an important word to know, to teach younger folks about. It's used not just by science, math people, but just business people. Typical professionals use the word percentile. It shows up on in the world of education with percentile scores for standardized testing all the time. So what is percentile? It's almost like percentage, but it means percentile rather than say. Let me say it this way. Percentile, what it does is it ranks all scores from lowest to highest. So that's the idea. So like in this class, for example, in this class of 50, we would have the lowest student and then the next, and let's just do it that way. And then the next, and the next, and da-da-da, all the way to the highest. And then we would just give what percentage of the way through you are. This would be the 0% person. This would be the 100% person. And everybody else along the way, we would just give anybody's ranking is the percent along the way they are. In other words, the percent below them. So what percent along the way are you? That's a percentile system. It's just ranking them from lowest to highest. Any set of data or class of students or standardized test scores, school district scores, whatever, just putting them in order from lowest to highest, calling the bottom 0 percentile, calling the top 100 percentile, and then everywhere along the way, it's your percent below. Yeah, see, I could probably say that a little better. It's your ranking, and let me put it up here. It's percent below your spot. It's the percent of all scores that are below your spot. Yeah, let me say it that way. It's the percentage of all scores that are below your spot. Percentage of all scores that are below your spot. So, percent below, percentage of all scores that are below your spot. Okay, so let's look at Heather in particular here. So Heather is ranked 12th. In other words, there's the number 1 student way up here, the highest, and there's number 2, and on down you go. And at number 12, we have Miss Heather, right? And then the list goes all the way down to the poor last student who is number 50, right? There's 50 in this class, didn't it say 50 students, right? So from highest to lowest. So there's Heather at 12. What is Heather's percentile score? What's her percentage ranking? Well, remember, that means percent of all that are below you. What percent is below Heather? Well, all these people are below Heather. From number 13 down to number 50 are below Heather. How many is that? Well, it skips the first 12, right? So 50, take away the first 12, leaves, what is that? 38. 38 people are below Heather. 38 of the students are below, right? There's the top 12. Heather's at the number 12. And then there's 38 people below Heather. 38 plus 12 is 50. 38 people are below Heather. So what percentage are below Heather? 38 out of 50 students are below Heather. If you divide that on your calculator, you'll get 0.76. Change that to a percentage, 76%. So 76 percentile, that's Heather's ranking. In other words, she is 76% of the way through all the scores, all the students. She's the 76th percentile ranking. 76% of the people are below her. If we rank from the bottom, 0%, up to the top, 100%, Heather sits at the 76th percentile ranking. She's 76% of the way along the group. She's well above average. 50% would be the middle. Right, number 25, right in the middle, would be at the 50 percentile mark. Heather's above the average. She's at 76 percentile, 76% of the way along. 76% of students are below her. That's her percentile ranking. So very important, used in professional world.